What's happening? You already know what it is. It's the real uncensored Browns fan here with y'all today, man. Just to do a video, man. I need to do more. I want to do more, but that's all. That's all the thing, man. It's all a process. I mean, even though it's just me taking the video and recording it, but hey, we want to have good content. So I mean, I'm kind of freestyling right now because actually I didn't have anything in specific I wanted to say, but there's a few things that I could talk about. I mean, let's first talk about the draft, and let's talk about that because that's the funnest thing to talk about right now. So you got the number 10 pick. You look at my previous videos, you get, where I stand at as far as wanting to get, Isaiah Simmons and all of that. So, that's a thing, you know what I mean? For me, at least, it's a sure thing I could say is that us getting, Isaiah Simmons is just where we need to be at, man. I think it's just a good move, but at the same time, I know I said that we need to trade up to get him, and the more and more I start to think about that, and the more and more I'm starting to get information, it's like I don't feel like we're gonna do that, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because after what Andrew Berry said, now we'll get into that. I feel like he's leaving the possibility open for anybody that we wanted to select. I feel like he has a plan after a plan after plan. Like, really, you can't go wrong with any of the picks. I feel like, there's room for error, obviously. I think Isaiah Simmons is about a sure thing. However, there was a video that the scout dude, I don't know if he's a scout or not, but Alex Rollins, NFL or something like that. And he did a lot of good videos, what made me even actually like the wide receiver from Alabama. Think he's real sweet, but we already got, Odell and Jarvis, so I don't really see us doing that. And plus, like, we don't need that. And I know people get mad at me because I go hard on Odell. Look at it like this, man. At least you know where I stand. And if I'm on your side, I'm on your side. He's a Browns now. I will defend him against other people. But at the same time, I can't. When people start making deformative arguments, it's only going to be so much tolerance I can have as far as like, all right, you're right. You know what I mean? Because the true side of me comes out. But for the most part, yes, he did have a great game at the Jets, and that was it. But anyway, back on topic. Jared Jeudy was nice. I was watching the Alex Rollins NFL thing, and he was showing me Isaiah Simmons, and he was showing how sometimes he could over pursue, which isn't like the worst of the worst problems, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't over pursue. Just time up your routes a little bit better and things like that. The other thing, he said that like once he's get blocked, it's kind of hard for him to fight off blocks. So, which is another reason why I said put him at safety. You know what I'm saying? Because how many linemen are going to go all the way out there to block him? So, but that's just one thing. What trips me out, though, is when Barry said that people thinking that right guards and left guards can't switch, that's an old way of thinking. And he had examples. And granted, he brought up 2 good examples. But right there, that's just 2 good examples. I'm sure there's probably a few more, but if it's such an old way of thinking, then why don't more people do it? Why doesn't it work all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody's struggling at right guard when they came into the NFL and all right, he's not even at right guard, let's try on the left guard. And he's struggling, and he doesn't do good, you know what I'm saying? Then what happens? You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was so seamless and easy that it doesn't matter. Granted, if they're an athlete, but it's like, I feel like it's equivalent to this. Like, okay, when I eat, I'm right-handed, but I use my fork on my left-hand side, so I use my right hand to cut the fork. When some other people would say that they're right-handed and they cut with their left hand and eat with their right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, my muscle memory, what feels good to me is naturally me using the fork with my left hand and I'm using my right hand to cut. So it'll be the same thing with, like, a lineman. You know what I'm saying? Granted, if a person left or right-handed, it's just naturally, what do you feel? You know what I'm saying? If naturally you feel like you're a better right guard, even though you probably can do left guard because, you know what I'm saying, it's football, but at the same time, where do you naturally stand at? Like, even in freaking Madden, they'll show you that. You know what I'm saying? If you bring somebody from the left side to the right side, usually their ratings are going to switch. Whether it's good or bad, it's just to be determined. But mostly it's usually like if they were a starting left tackle and then you switch them to a right tackle, like their ratings go down a little bit. Maybe by 1 or 2 points overall. So I don't think it's just that easy. But what he did say in that statement, which is kind of sweet, in as far as him being a negotiator, him keeping his plans up, is pretty much he's saying that anybody's up. Like, it don't matter if they left or right, that he'll select anyone, which is good in negotiation because you don't want to play your cards. You don't want people to be like, hey, because if somebody thinking that we going to select the guy that they want, maybe they would, give us a lot of things to pick from because, or a lot of picks, you know what I'm saying, just for us to trade back with them. That could be an aspect of it. So, like, right now, I'm a relax. I mean, obviously, there is guys that I wanted, and if we don't select them, I'm okay right now, man, because I'm just about to, I need for him to have his freedom. I need him to not worry about me. I know I'm going to get pissed off if we get somebody whack, but whoever it is, they better pan out. Now, a year or two later, I'm going to probably chew him out, but those was my dudes. Obviously, Isaiah Simmons. I still like Tristan from Iowa, but, like, it was a dude from Boise that I was talking about in my other video, but ended up being Ezra Cleveland. They probably seen what I seen, and they was like, it's not him that's good, it's the other one that's good. So I probably just did a little bit of a mixture right there. I'll take credit for that. That's no problem. Anyways, yeah, man. I think it's just a game right now. I think he's just keeping it real open, and you really got to play it like that right now, especially at 10. You got to keep it open because if Simmons do fall at us at 10, you got to take him. But if he's not there at 10, it's not the end of the world. When it start getting the end of the world is if Tristan Wirfs and Andrew Thomas is gone. At that point, do I start thinking, like, do you get that Judy dude? And it's like, unless we about to trade Odell, is really no point because I heard Stefanski's offense don't really utilize the third receiver. And plus, we got Nick Chubb and Kareem, and I think Kareem is going to be that aspect, that flex type of player that's going to be the third receiver for us. So we're really good as far as specialties right now, even though it would be good to have somebody young that can grow with Baker. But I don't see us trading Odell. I don't see us trading Jarvis. So and they gotta be here for this. They gotta be here for the turnaround. At least another year, you know what I'm saying, of this, because they deserved it. You know what I'm saying? They went through the struggles with us. So yeah, that's what I would say, man. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that, like, I seen that is good to talk about. I know I said something about, like, Joe Thomas, like, coming in here and having the aspect of Joe Thomas. It's not that, like, people can't do it. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that that's what the pressure is going to be, is that if we take that person to succeed, or, yeah, it's a succession of Joe Thomas, then it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be fucking tough. And, like, they got Calais Campbell, and you take Isaiah Simmons because of Lamar Jackson. Because if we don't learn how to stop Lamar Jackson, unless Lamar Jackson can stop himself, if Lamar Jackson just keeps getting better, we need somebody that's gonna stop him. And we gonna need people to stop Big Ben. He got a big arm. Isaiah Simmons, man, he's the way to go. And if we don't get him, the Steelers are going to get him. I guarantee it. I guarantee the Steelers got Isaiah Simmons in their mind. Even though they got, what's his name, Fitzpatrick, but I don't know. I don't trust them, man. I don't trust the Steelers, man. Get him before somebody else do. So, I mean, that's my logic right now, man. That's how I'm rolling. And that's what it's going to be. So, we can figure it out, man. I'm going to do more videos next time I feel more applaud to. I'm going to stop waiting as long. It's just, I got to get into a section, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to, like, get interrupted. And I only do one takes, you know. I'm one take Timmy out here, so I just try to get it done on the way. But I ain't talking about football no more. Man, give me some questions. Oh, yeah, hold on. Jadeveon Clowney. Okay, good stuff. I ain't think about it. I don't think it'll work. It'd be nice to have depth at the position, but I just don't see him as a type to want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like him, like, I mean, look at it. We already gave him like the best contract that and he's still not signing yet. So, you know, I think it's just best to move on from that. I don't think I really wanted him anyway. So it's just, I don't know. It's kind of, that one's kind of tricky, man. Because, like, I think, like, he's talented. And the fact that if anybody blow up a Michigan player the way he blew up a Michigan player, you got my vote. So, actually, yes. If we can't get him, fucking get him. Anybody that got a disgust for Michigan, the way that Jadeveon Clowney showed that he had a disgust, an absolutely abomination of Michigan, I'm with that shit, man. Sign him. Fuck. I don't even know why I even thought about it. I don't even know why after that play just flashed in my mind, yes, you get Jadeveon Clowney. Because he hates Michigan the way we hate Michigan. And I seen it. We got the tape. We got the video to prove it. So, yes, get Jadeveon. All right, the real us is a Browns fan.